kiss you have never seen before between the original Lois Lane Margot Kidder and Superman Christopher Reeve. And tonight in my one-on-one, Margot reveals how her instant stardom nearly destroyed her in tonight's story from stage 28.
We can still see each other, you know, I mean, all the time. But it just can't be.
Nearly 30 years after they locked lips on camera, the passionate kiss between the Man of Steel and Lois has at long last been found. And according to Margot, the heat between the two comes thanks to a surprising source, none other than Indiana Jones.
Chris was so much to me like a kid brother. I remember pretending he was Harrison Ford. I had rather a large crush on Harrison. Chris and I didn't have sexual chemistry. We had serious brother-sister chemistry, and you don't want to be kissing your brother.
Don't ever forget. That kiss is just one of several lost scenes that will be included in Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut. Out on DVD November 28th. It's the long-awaited version of the film that the director originally intended before he was replaced on the movie by producers.
I'm very excited because what we're finally going to see is what Superman 2 was supposed to look like.
You think I'm Superman?
Willing to bet my life on it.
Lois.
Can you spill the beans on how different this footage is?
The beginning's totally different. I go in trying to prove yet again that I know that Clark is Superman, and I say, I'm so sure you're Superman, I'm going to bet my life on it.
Lois, what are you doing?
You wouldn't let me die, Superman.
But if you think Lois taking a flying leap out of a skyscraper is extreme, wait till you see this scene that never made it into the original film. Lois pulling a gun on Clark.
And don't fall down, because you're just going to have to get up again.
Lois, now don't be crazy now. What?
I think because that was one of the few scenes we didn't entirely film, he's had to use some of the screen tests, so that could be really fun.
Yeah. Margot told me that she and Chris first met during that screen test and thought he was all wrong for the role.
I walked in and I went, that's not Superman. He was skinny, and his trousers were far too short, you know, and he had a certain dorky air.
Slouch all the time. Yeah. Here, stand up straight.
You were both catapulted into superstardom almost overnight.
I just hated it. I felt like a monkey in a cage at the zoo with everyone peering at me, and I used to scream expletives at the paparazzi in the airports and give them the finger.
But today, she's enjoying the quiet life in Montana. And when she thinks of her one-time co-star and the life he lived, her heart soars.
He didn't become Superman. He just became an exemplary human being. Absolutely. With all his humanity intact.
Fun to reminisce with her. Margot also tells me that if it were up to her, she would have cast Stockard Channing as Lois Lane.